Hi, this is Natalie with A Quick Journey. Today I'm going to do a quick video with a variation on the soap and sugar scrub recipe using a natural loofah. You can find the recipe on my website. I do add a little bit more of the soap base to the loofah recipe because it makes it a lot easier to pour. You don't want to keep melting it because you'll end up melting the sugars and everything will separate and you'll kind of have a mess on your hands. What I find with the cubes is you have to squish them to get them to work correctly, and then you end up losing about half of it down the drain. Using the loofah keeps everything together so it does last quite a bit longer. First thing you want to do is cut your loofahs down to size. I do use a bread knife, I think that works the best, and put them in whatever mold that you want. You want to spritz them with alcohol before you pour your soap in. Putting it on a jelly roll pan or a baking sheet will make it easier to move because once you pour it, and if you don't have anything under it, you can't move it because you'll end up with a mess on your hands. So the nice thing about these soap and sugar scrub recipes is that it does have the soap in it. So if you're in the shower and you're doing your feet or doing your hands, it's not going to make a slippery mess like some of them do. Because sometimes you'll have a salt scrub or sugar scrub that is just an oil base, and you'll end up with a very slippery shower or a very slippery tub. This does not end up doing that. So real quick, I'm going to show you kind of how this works. So just get it slightly wet, and you're just going to rub it in your hands, or if you're doing your feet or your elbows, your knees, you'll just rub it on there. Now the next time I do this recipe, I will probably not submerge the loofah all the way into the soap, because it's nice to have a little bit of it out already, because otherwise you have to work through the soap first to get to it. So whatever you want to do on that end, or whatever you want to work on, like I said, elbows, knees, hands, feet. And it's not going to lather as much as a regular soap because you have the oils in it. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some lather there, and I can feel the exfoliation and the slickness of the oils on there. So I'm going to rinse it off. Again, the nice thing about this versus a regular salt scrub or a sugar scrub is rinsing it off. I can feel the conditioning, but I don't feel like I need to wash my hands again, because sometimes when you do those, you rinse your hands off and it's like an oil slick. So I've rinsed it off. My hands are very soft. They don't feel oily. So I can just dry them off and go on with my day.